Australia at a crossroads when self-censorship replaced public debate. Have you ever started to say something, then stopped halfway through? Not because you lacked confidence, not because you lacked evidence, not because you lacked conviction, because you already knew the potential consequences, the label, the complaint, the social cost. And for many Australians, that hesitation has quietly become part of everyday life. Democracies do not depend solely on free speech. They depend on the willingness to use it. A citizen may legally possess freedom of expression while privately feeling unable to exercise it. And that distinction matters, because public debate does not disappear when governments ban speech. Public debate disappears when citizens begin censoring themselves, and when censorship rarely announces its arrival. It develops silently, conversation by conversation, institution by institution, topic by topic. And most people assume censorship comes from authority, a government order, a legal restriction, an official prohibition. Historically, that has often been true. But modern democracies frequently encounter a different phenomenon: social censorship, institutional censorship, professional censorship. And the consequences are not imprisonment. The consequences are reputational. The employment risks, career limitations, social exclusion, public denunciation. The result's predictable. Citizens learn which topics are safe, which questions are dangerous, which concerns should remain private, and eventually many stop participating altogether. The nation continues speaking, but fewer people speak honestly. The public conversation, becomes narrower than the private conversation, and once that gap appears, trust begins to weaken. Citizens suspect institutions are withholding information. Institutions suspect citizens are becoming hostile, and both become increasingly distrustful of one another. And the issue is not whether all opinions deserve equal merit. They do not. The issue is whether democratic societies can continue functioning when significant numbers of citizens feel unable to openly discuss matters affecting their communities. Immigration, religion, crime, identity, social change, public policy. These questions do not disappear because people stop discussing them. They simply move elsewhere. Private conversations, closed networks, alternative media, underground debate. And when that happens, democratic institutions lose visibility over public sentiment. And when institutions stop hearing what citizens actually think, policy becomes increasingly detached from reality. The danger is not disagreement. The danger is silence. Because once self-censorship becomes normal, democracy begins losing one of its most important corrective mechanisms: honest, public debate. In the next episode, we'll look at when public trust began to leave the institutions.